You know, there be footage from the YouTube lives up there too that you might want to fuck with sometimes. You know what I mean? Maybe that's something that you can cut in right now because I got this webcam going over here too now. Um, it's being recorded, yeah. It's recorded on YouTube, so like, peace, y'all. Okay, so Rob, what's good? Peace. I said take a sleep. Somebody asked.
Oh,
She reading.
I'm reading.
Well, actually, I am a descendant of slavery, just not from this country. My people's from Guyana. We got our freedom a little earlier.
So you're people from Guyana, so are you black?
Well, that's on my father's side. My mother's side could be. We'd have to trace all the way. I don't have all of that information.
You're not entitled to reparations, Jamar.
Maybe I'm entitled to something already in Guyana that I don't even know about. Just like maybe if we knew that we were, some of us are Native Americans, we'd be entitled to something right now instead of uh, this concept of respirations, this pie in the sky that might never fucking come. Now you're rushing to get in that line, but there's already a line with this paper that you could be getting paper at, but you're not fucking with that line because you don't know that should even be on that line. I'm just saying, huh? They don't want us to know, of course. I'm a Shider, shut your ass up.
Nice to the guests,
Listen,
even the haters. We love you too, haters.
you see? You see? No, I'm just saying, like, he said, how would you act if there was social media? Listen, I'll get at a nigga right now.
Say it to my face. Say it to my face. I'm turning my location right now.
Oh, hi from Bermuda. Wow. Bermuda's the first place I ever, when I went on a plane, like, first vacation I ever went on. My grandma's took me to Bermuda. Elbow Beach. Bermuda is another world. What's up, Cherise? Sound is ready. Stay off the reparations topic. Why? I gotta point this way though. We're not talking about that today, but I'm just saying, like, for what? You know what I mean? What are we saying that's wrong?
Whatever you tell Jamar not to do, he's gonna do
exactly.
it. So
Shut your ass up.
First order of business.
And just let me do what the fuck I do. Exactly. What'd you say not to do? Okay.
No, I learned that lesson the hard way. Don't tell Jamar not to do anything.
I'm glad y'all get it.
Don't worry, it took me almost a year. Now I just like work.
That's funny.
I wonder where your kid doing the opposite comes from. Like you just insist on doing the opposite. I know somebody like that. Well, they say you get it back tenfold, so.
Man. That's oh, I took my shit on.
1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Rocking to the beat. Sound check. Excuse me. Ooh. Oh, wow.
Okay.
She was a little uncontrollable there for a second. Had me rocking to the beat.
We don't have our fact checker, so I'll keep the computer here as a fact check.
Somebody said, people just get on my nerves sometimes. What? They ain't bigger than my dog. That shit.
The dog you got. Right now.
It's not big, and it's that's an older dog too. Does it? A dog look dangerous to you? That's what I'm saying. So looking at that dog looks dangerous to you?
I mean, this shit was big with me.
That's hilarious.
I don't really get along well with dogs.
So what we said Kodak, what else we said? We're gonna talk about just the state and what we would see in the hip hop government or whatever we're saying. The Notre Dame fire was gonna talk about too.
Fire. Kodak.
Which one first? Notre Dame or Kodak? Kodak. Right. No, because that's going to lead us down a road I don't think you want to go.
I mean, that's on you. I'm not rolling.
I'm just saying, I ain't seen nobody cry.
And I'm saying that doesn't matter. if you
I'm
don't
just saying.
if you don't cry on camera, it's not real. You're not grieving. Is that what you're saying? Like, is that?
I'm just saying, if nobody cried, maybe nobody died. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. These are questions we have to
What
ask.
makes you think they didn't cry?
Because I ain't seen a person cry.
Because they didn't cry on camera. Because they said, wait, turn the camera on. Camera's on.
Listen.
Are we focused? Okay.
Not only did I not see people cry.
Like, who the fuck does that?
Not only did I not see people cry, but I seen people like throwing up signs when they rolled by in the fucking car, like to the fans. Like,
what makes you
who
think
does
they
that?
didn't cry? The funeral
Listen,
was
I'm saying I didn't see no tears. I don't know how together I could be if my child, you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
I can imagine.
These are just questions.
I
I don't know what happened.
I can imagine there was
Or
crying
didn't happen.
behind the scenes.
I'm just taking nothing on face value. I'm not assuming. I ain't see nobody. I'm just saying.
Well, you can
I see
spiral
funny
down that road
videos
by yourself
on
all you
YouTube.
want.
The no tears thing always gets me. How can you not show emotion? Like, she was super happy. I saw one of them. She was in a car somewhere.
Yes.
I did not cry one tear at my father's funeral. Like, that don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. I'm not crying in front of everybody else to make a spectacle. I'm gonna go cry by myself when all this.
Did anybody else?
When all the bells.
Did anybody else? Were you the only one, or everybody didn't cry, or you was the only one?
I was not the only one not crying. No.
But other people were. Did somebody cry? Somebody cried.
Yeah, there was some tears.
Okay, I saw no tears in there. That's what I'm saying.
His brother was trying to console, but it wasn't. I got 5 brothers.
I mean,
It don't matter how many cameras.
did you not hear pain in his voice? Like, did you, like, I don't. I don't.
With shades on. They all had shades on. Easy to hide behind.
I don't understand how that has become the gauge of a person, because if they.
No, that's just one in the many of funny things.
Because
there was funny chest compression.
That falls in line with, if it didn't happen on the gram, it didn't happen. Like, that's kind of like the same ideology.
No, not necessarily.
That's not cool.
We're just asking questions. That's all. I'm just saying. Why not? Why not?
I mean,
things that make you go.
Knock yourself out. You welcome to spiral down that rabbit hole all you want. I think it's distasteful and poor taste.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So I don't even want to bring it up, huh? And this is how they win, because they make it touchy where you don't even really want to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, so we're just gonna leave it out there, and whatever's happening is happening. You know, it is what it is. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm not taking nothing on face value.
You don't have to, but how fucked up would it be to, like, be dead for real and motherfuckers like, oh, they lying, and family lying, and then, like...
Well, I mean, most people have, like, an open casket or something. That'll prove it.
What celebrity...
A lot of people will show tears. I'm just saying, it's just...
What person getting shot in the head is having an open casket?
A lot of people got shot in the face and they reconstruct that shit and all of that.
Maybe they don't want motherfuckers making spectacles of shit. I'll be honest, I mean, there could have not been a body in the casket. I can see why. Because, God forbid, the crowd get out of control, the car gets any situations like that, you can't predict what's going to happen with the crowd and shit like that. Say some overzealous motherfuckers turn the car over, want to get in the casket and all that shit. Now what? Now we just got a whole ass Instagram show of motherfuckers.
So then you're saying that it's possible there could have been nothing in the casket. That's what you're saying?
I could see them not having a body in the casket for security reasons, or for reasons of crowd control, or like just predicting, not being able to predict some shit going left. And if they need to protect, his body, then I can see that being in the funeral home in real life, and them parading around an empty casket. I can see that for except look at the fucking crowd.
Okay, so then that's a form of deception.
No, it's not a form of deception. It's a form of security.
No, that's a form of deception.
You got 10,000 people bum rushing a little ass hearse. Like, no, it's security. It's common sense, actually.
They didn't do that with Biggie, and I was out there for Biggie shit. They could have bum rushed his shit. They respected his shit. They wasn't gonna bum rush nobody's casket.
I mean, not in a bad way, but you never. I'm saying if there wasn't, like, if we're gonna, you know,
I don't know.
if
Listen,
we're gonna
I
play
don't know.
the game,
It's just this question.
I don't know. I just don't want Lord Jamar getting on camera. Saying
Nah, that's why I said I don't want to talk about it. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
like,
this
I
to
just
you.
Okay. All right. Whatever.
You brought it up.
No, I want. I mean, I just wanted.
I said we talk about Kodak Black.
I just wanted to mention the fantastic
And the
send-off.
yam sauce at Notre Dame. That's what I want to get to.
I mean, I don't know. I just want to be able to shout out the fantastic send-off without the conversation getting like real crazy and like tasteless. That's all.
Well, I didn't even see it. I saw some of it. Can't even ask questions in this world anymore. It's going to be illegal to ask a question soon. Watch!
You can ask a question, but you really like. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying you shouldn't. You should not get on camera. Where's the blood? I used to like cry. No, just don't.
Okay, we'll wait.
Yes, wait till the actual people involved start talking. That's why there's 100 million one different dissertations and think pieces now. Oh, this man fresh out of jail. He need clothes to go see the family.
Yeah, and
then
all
when,
that was not true.
Then when he talks and let y'all motherfuckers know he been out for 7 months, but everybody else with they fucking see the timeline don't match up. No.
Yeah, he just did one with Vlad. He did one with Big U before that. He did one a video, or no, he was on the phone.
He did one before that, all about access media, I believe, from inside jail.
I just know he was with Big
Now
U.
the timelines don't match up because a whole bunch of motherfucking speculators that did their videos. So by the time the real motherfucker who was there that got shot say something, y'all want to question his story? Like, what the fuck?
Is it not weird that nobody shot that? Is that not weird? Or is that
No, not if you got an establishment full of felons and you trying to run a legitimate business and you don't want guns on the scene.
Well, that's not really his friend, though. That was just a guy, an acquaintance.
Trying to look out.
Because according to the OG himself, Nipsey was a little kid when he went to jail. He didn't know him like that. If anything, he know Big U. He didn't know Homeboy.
And if it was his friend or whatever,
But then they were saying he went down there for him, which was not true, though. So we don't know why Nipsey was there. That's another question. Why was he there without a security?
They said all these days are motherfuckers that think they know and want to be in the know and trying to be a part of shit. Like, stop listening to them and pay attention to the motherfuckers that was actually there.
But I feel like when shit like I know when shit happened in my hood, like I'm gonna find out. Like I'm gonna find out the real story. I feel like it's the same thing in Cali, you know? Like,
No, it is. And it's not like they could really like, and even if he was fucking with Nipsey on a deeper level, he can't say it right now. He not supposed to be affiliated with gang affiliate. He ain't really trying to let it be known what he was. For all we know, the motherfucker could have been there to pick up, to re-up. Like, no, we're not getting that news. So everybody in their speculations, like, are just fucking click. Jesus Christ.
Somebody said Digga looking thick as fuck on God.
Oh, God. Oh, I forgot we were on YouTube Live.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all hearing this conversation? Oh, shit. Oh, wow. The cat's out the bag.
This is the
Y'all getting the real behind the scenes.
This is the behind the
shit.
scenes, exactly. So if you'd like to donate to the behind the scenes,
donate for this.
Put that
Y'all gotta
streamlabs.com.
donate to hear us argue about what we not going to discuss on camera.
Okay. And we figure it out. All right, let's get into it.
Word.
Wait, we're going to do the math first? Let's do the math first.
Wait, let me get on your YouTube live. Fuck with Jamar. You fuck with the Jamar stands. They cussing me out on them. Wait, how do I get now? I just go to YouTube and
Just go to the Yanadameen channel.
Okay.
Oh, yo. I seen Corey go back to him like, yo, this is rolling out.
Yanadameen.com.
Oh, well, the YouTube channel.
Oh shit. Oh, okay, I see. Whoops, I almost hit the donate button by accident. That's terrible.
Shut up. That's the extra one. No, we're not frozen. We're just reading some shit. All right, you ready, Dick? Monday the 27th, second is Earth Day. Second, the 22nd. So it's the 22nd, the 24th, and the 26th. And Sunday is the 28th, which is Orthodox Easter. live.
Yep. Yep.
You said what? Look dope, right? So.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
She about to be going through some shit too. But let me hold on. I'm in the middle of filming my podcast. I'm gonna call you.
You're ready. I need somebody to throw me a lighter at one point. But it's okay, we could do it live.
Yanadameen Godcast, Mathematics, Scene 1.
Peace. Today's Monday, April 22nd. Make it today's math.
Wisdom, all being born to culture free.
That's right. That fucking happens. 12 o'clock boys ride up the block. Right? All right, let's do it again.
Yanadameen Godcast, Mathematics, take 2.
Peace. Today is Monday, April 22nd. Make it today's math.
Wisdom, all being born to culture free.
That's right. Wisdom is your wise words. Wisdom is also your ways of action. Culture freedom. Culture is your way of life. How you move, how you live your everyday existence. Peace. Peace. Today is Wednesday, April 24th. Make it today's math.
Wisdom, culture, freedom, all being born to equality.
That's right. When you speak of your true culture, you bring forth equality amongst your universal family. Peace to the gods and earth. Peace. Today's Friday, April 26th. Make it today's math.
Wisdom, equality, all being born to build and destroy.
That's right. When you wisdom your equality, when you speak equally amongst your people and share your knowledge equally amongst your people, that's how we build on a positive and destroy the negative. Peace. Peace. Today's Sunday, April 28th. Make it today's math.
Oh, shit. I'm thinking of okay.
Peace. Peace. Today is Sunday, April 28th. Make it today's math.
Wisdom, build, destroy, all being born to knowledge. Cipher, all being born to knowledge.
That's right. Use your wise words to build and add on. Take that knowledge into other places that you enter, other ciphers that you enter. Make it born more knowledge. Peace.
Jamar is right there. He's still learning how to action. Come on.
No, that sucker.
He don't want to come, y'all.
He don't, because he knows he'll get his
No.
ass roasted on here.
No.
Tell him we won't curse.
Because he,
Tell him we won't curse.
he runs the children's program in NASA.
Ah,
and
pussy
he,
shit.
And he
No,
can't be on
because
the
he a
show
bitch.
with a bunch of cussing and weed
Excuses.
smoking.
Excuses. Okay, well, we won't cuss and smoke that day.
It's-
We won't cuss and smoke that day. No problem solved. Bring them on.
His words was,
I will not, I promise, I will not smoke and
cussing for my
cuss
days.
that day if he brings his ass on here.
I mean,
If he bring his motherfucking ass on here.
I mean, I hear you, Jamar. I mean, you know, everybody just.
Come on, let's go. I want to get this on tape that he officially chickened out. Let's go. Y'all ready?
Good.
Bark,
Yanadameen
chicken, bark.
Godcast, Scene 1.
He had no problem going on Sports Center, but.
Yeah, but he can't go on here because they didn't have the same illustrations and depth of knowledge that they had over here. But anyway, go ahead.
I mean, your interview skills are questionable to some.
Okay.
It ain't everybody's cup of tea.
Okay, well,
Yanadameen Godcast, Scene
that's
1.
a poor
Take
excuse.
1.
Welcome to the new and improved Yanadameen Godcast. The set is just developing as we go along. I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
Fact Checker Rage is out of town right now, but he'll be back next week, hopefully. We got Team Yanadameen in the motherfucking house. Make some noise. Okay. We got our YouTube Live family in the house, okay? Our live chatters and live streamers and all of that. What up, y'all? Peace to y'all. And yeah, we back
Word.
for another week to chat things.
Yeah, man.
How you been?
I've been good. Can't complain. The weather's breaking.
Yes.
It's trying to be spring.
Uh-huh.
It's like a little bit of winter still holding on for dear life.
Little bit.
So, you know, you can still wear a sundress in the fur.
Is that how we doing
That's
it?
how I'm rolling.
Sundress and a fur.
Sundress in the fur.
I love it. That's like I guess a nigga with a tank top and a fur. Or something
Hey.
you know what I mean?
Rather
A wife
have it
beater
and
and a
not
fur.
need it than need it and not have it.
Well, you look very nice.
Thank you.
You know,
I didn't realize the skirt was so split up the middle, so y'all don't be looking at my dress.
and then she throws
Look,
the
and
shit
then I
out
just-
though.
Don't be looking at my dress.
Now, first of all, I saw a comment where some motherfucker was acting like, it is deplorable. Lord Jamar was damn near auctioning off Digga for you to like raise your skirt up or some shit like that. Would you tell him, first of all, you started that.
I did not.
Yeah, you did.
No,
Yeah,
I
you did.
not.
You said donate a little more, and maybe I'll lift up some skirt,
No,
and
you
we
know
can
what?
go to the videotape. Jay Netta.
No, I did say that. I
Okay,
did say
exactly.
that.
And I played into it. First of all, this is all in fun.
Yeah.
Of course, we're not all out here trying to sell the sister or, you know what I mean, whore the queen. Like, are you fucking crazy? Like, but this motherfucker acting like, I thought it was deplorable the way you know, Lord Jamar was practically auctioning off Digga to raise her skirt up. Like, shut your ass up. First of all, that was her idea. Second of all,
Wait.
Yeah.
It was my idea.
First of all, that was her idea.
No, it actually-
Second of all, we was just fucking kidding. God damn. You see?
It started
You
from
can't
a
ask a
joke.
question. You can't even joke no more.
But you know what? They don't know the history of the joke. It started with a joke because somebody actually did make a donation, and in the
Yeah,
commentary
$1 for
section,
something.
it was like for
Digga's
Digga's
thighs.
thighs. So we just playing off the joke. It's
God
it's
damn,
not,
like outrage culture. Like everybody wants to be outraged about something. Like it's just fucking retarded.
That's okay. Well, the Godcast is the place to be outraged.
It is a place to be outraged, and sometimes we say outrageous things.
Yeah, that's the outrage commander in chief right there. Wait, actually, no. This is not the place to. This is not the place to subscribe if you don't want to be outraged.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Did I say
well,
that right?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Donation.
Oh no.
Wait.
Now, that's my man said he's with Carl Denai right now.
Oh, that would be so. Well, okay. I have a question.
What's that?
Are we still boycotting Gucci? Like I'm starting to notice. I'm starting to notice Gucci flip flops. Wait. I just seen a couple Gucci flip flops over the weekend. I'm like, are we still boycotting? What's happening?
Listen, in my mind, I would be.
Are we still
But
supporting black
I
business?
saw some people, and I'm not gonna name no names because I know some people close to me that abandoned the shit very fast. Okay? They went right back to that good old Gucci bag that carries the stuff that they like to tote around and fucking Gucci dresses and shit. Oh, I'm seeing them out there.
Yeah.
Okay? They dropped that boycott. I didn't hear nobody say it's over or nothing like that. But I know some motherfuckers that said, well, it's over for me.
Yeah.
It's over for me. I'm back with my Gucci shit. It's funny, I just saw
I thought I saw a couple red and green striped thongs out myself.
well, I saw a clip of it's funny you said Gucci flip flop because I was just at like a rest stop on the turnpike and I saw a dude in there with some Gucci flip flops. I didn't really think of it fully at the time. I just thought, oh, this guy looks a little big. Out here with his Gucci flip flops. But whatever, you know.
I didn't even go front. I saw a pair of Gucci shades. I was like, I could hear the
Damn, those was dope.
it was like, wah, 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 in my head because they were like the hottest shades on the rack. And I'm like, nope, I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to do it. I just kept it moving.
Well, you know what I thought would be, real quick before we move on. I thought it would be cool, because we never did this, to shout out people's born days that are born like this week or some shit.
Okay.
Ain't that some shit we could start doing?
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
So you know who's born today on the 22nd? First of all, today's supposed to be Earth Day. Huh? Yeah, 22nd. April 22nd is Earth Day, they say. I think every day is Earth Day. Black woman is the earth.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, so today is Marshawn Lynch's birthday. Okay? Shout out to Marshawn Lynch. Also today, Sherry Shepherd. Okay? You don't know who Sherry Shepherd is? She used to be on The View. The
black one?
yeah, the sister.
The black one.
Somebody's making
Because they're real, you know.
gestures. I don't know. Is the young lady pregnant? No, I don't think she. No. Oh, you're saying she's fat. Oh, I got it.
The black
Sherry
one.
Shepherd.
They're very
Yeah.
identifiable.
He said the
the
rotund.
black one will be
The
the
rotund.
black one.
Yeah,
I
the
got
black.
you.
Also this week, Cedric the Entertainer. Okay.
Hey.
Shout out to Big Ced.
All right.
Tim Duncan.
Okay.
Okay, he's born on the 25th, all being born to God.
Okay.
Also born on the
What's his party
25th.
still kicking ass?
Rest in peace, Ella Fitzgerald. How about that? I don't even know who that is. I ain't even gonna shout her out. And finally,
What?
should I shout this person out who I don't know who it is? Nah, fuck her.
Fuck her. Fuck her.
Fuck
You
her.
picked
Only-
a bad day to have a
yeah.
birthday, bitch.
What?
Nobody.
I don't
knows
even know
you.
why you're on this list of celebrities because you're not that fucking famous. April 29th is Master P. Okay. And the last one in April, also April 29th, rest in peace, Duke Ellington.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bout it. And Heidi Ho. I like it. That's what's up.
We know it's the 17th, y'all. We know it's the 17th. It's the 22nd.
Anyway, stop paying them
Stop
any
it.
mind right now.
I'm just all in the
Yeah.
comments.
You
Okay.
gotta sometimes not pay them no mind. All right, so listen, if you'd like to donate to the show, go to cash.me/$Yanadameen, patreon.com/Yanadameen, bounty.com/Yanadameen, or Yanadameen.com/support. Can we change that up in the credits, Jay Nutter, to have bounty come before?
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah, we appreciate you. Shit, we need a next camera for Rage, and we need some more fucking labs and shit like that. We're gonna put up a bounty for that shit.
Okay.
Just get shit popping.
And we really should consider a bounty for our Zambia trip.
Oh yes, to go to Zambia on a fact-finding mission.
I really want to do that.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, before we went on, somebody in the comments was asking Digga, "Hey, what's up with your astronaut friend? Is he coming to the show, or what's going on? Or did he somehow duck out or something like that?"
Well, he said that basically you're not in a nice way. You're not his cup of tea.
Ah, so the punk ass motherfucker chickened out. Bark, bark, chicken, bark, bark, chicken head.
He doesn't want to have a conversation with someone who curses every other word.
Well, would you let him know that if he came, I would not curse or smoke any weed or anything like that while he's here?
I'll pass on the message.
Okay, pass on the word, but
Or
I think that's a lame excuse for someone who has unrefutable proof about what he says he has.
He's been in space before.
Yes, and who only we'd have to take his word for it because he has nothing else but that.
Countless number of these debates.
Prove it.
On other platforms.
Yeah, with people that weren't ready. So now, tell him to come on through. I won't curse. I won't smoke. If he don't come, we know what's going on, people. He's scared. I done made an astronaut scared. Think about it. That's all I'm saying. An actor not, I should say. He's an actor not. Anyway, let's talk about Kodak Black.
Doesn't mean the earth is flat.
Let's talk about Kodak Black.
Just means you're not.
It doesn't mean it's a spinning ball either.
It just means you're not his cup of tea, and I will
whatever. It doesn't mean he's been
else.
where he said he's been either. Okay? And I swear to God, I stand by this. I hope, Digga. Ooh. Hope you didn't even kiss this motherfucker. Anyway,
No way. Shut up.
Because it was under false. He is not an astronaut. He ain't never been to space, and you kissed the man for no reason. But anyway.
No, we are not about to start the narrative that I'm dating the astronaut.
Hey, I'm not saying you're dating him, but maybe you dated him in the past.
No.
All I'm saying is he played you.
I
Anyway,
should ask him how
let's
much
talk.
he makes, though.
Let's talk about Kodak
The
Bliggity.
benefits are probably all right.
Hey, let's talk about Kodak Bliggity because last week you was like, you know what? I don't want to talk about Kodak Black. Inappropriate comments towards Lindsay Lohan. But see, now that it's spilled over into another week and the shit's, diss records is being made and, it's turning into a hip hop thing. Like it's. Oh, I said Lindsay Lohan.
You did say Lindsay Lohan.
Can we edit that, please? So when he was talking shit about Lauren London, his inappropriate comments about Lauren London, you was like, I don't want to really talk about Kodak Black. I'm still laughing about what I originally said. I was like, I agree with you. But now this week, songs have been made, there's been a lot of smoke wanted on social media. There's been shots fired at Seeds, what's going on, Digga?
Hey.
What it do?
I like Kodak's record. See, for me, when you put it in music context, I'm here for it. I'm not here for any Kodak Black interviews. I'm not here for his perspective on anything. But when you put it in a song, I'm here for it. And I think for what it is, a T.I. diss record, I think he did a decent job. And
lighter, please.
And it's what's crazy about the record is he actually kind of in addition, it's not just this and T.I. I feel like he's kind of talking to the older generation in general. Stop trying to check me.
Like y'all baby me. Y'all niggas think y'all baby me.
I mean,
So treat me like a little baby.
It is what it is. The record fresh though.
Listen, I'm not gonna. When that record first came on, right? Now, does T.I. got a record directed at him? Or he's just
does.
telling them to change that shit expeditiously?
I don't believe. I don't think it was like released in its entirety. I feel like there was something with him on social media and just public maybe playing. In the
All right,
background or
well,
something.
so I see that he put out the shit. I see it's called expeditiously, right? And I'm like, to me, that sounds like one of the bigger words that Kodak Black has probably said in a while. Okay. But then when I heard him, like, just the intro of it, yo, I can't front. I was like, yo, this nigga saying some shit above his intelligence pay grade, or so I thought. Like I forget exactly the shit he was saying in the beginning, but it was like more complex than I thought a Kodak Black should be saying. I was like, wait a minute, this little dude is saying some shit right now.
He has quite a few records like that are actually relatable to us, and you would never think it. You know, to listen to him in an interview, you would never think it, but there's a few records that are, you know, that aren't singles, that aren't all over the place, just him vibing, and he definitely, you know, I don't want to call him an old soul because I don't know whose soul I would want to put that on, but he is a little wise beyond his years musically, if that.
No, I get it.
If
like,
that makes sense. He's an old soul in his music.
I was surprised, to be honest. Like, and the song is cool. The song is cool. Like.
Yeah, it ain't.
I can't understand. Once he really start rhyming, I can't understand everything he's saying.
Yeah.
Like, he's got one of those country accents that are so drawly. It is so So yeah. But I'll tell you, you know, he got some cojones. He got some chutzpah. You know, this motherfucker, like, he really seemed to really not give a fuck. And
he wants all the smoke.
And in hip hop, I'm gonna be honest, that's part of hip hop. Like, not giving a fuck. Like, don't give a fuck about, you know what I mean? What y'all, you know, society say, whatever the case may be, like
I agree.
Part of that hip hop attitude is not giving a fuck. So I think that's why people's intrigued by this guy.
Now, let me ask you this. Now, if you're T.I., are you really trying to go back and forth in music with Kodak Black? It's like, from an MC perspective,
no.
Fuck that shit. But in real life, are you really trying to, you know, if you're T.I., are you really trying to go back and forth with a Kodak Black?
Why? First, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's wise for him to go back and forth. If he did make one or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to making one. I feel like whoever say my name, I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm getting you, but I ain't gonna go back and forth with you because my one is gonna be like, okay,
but I feel like T.I., you know, is mature enough and articulate enough to, you know, just say what he wants to say about any given subject without having to necessarily stoop, because it's almost like stooping to a certain level.
I really liked what he said when he was talking. I think he was talking to TMZ. He was like, you know, I'm respected by respectable people. I don't care if this one doesn't respect me. Like, I thought he, you know, I thought he gave.
That's fly shit right there.
Yeah, it's like, you know, if he knew better, he'd do better. Like, all his brain could come up with is, I want learn for myself. Like, you know, like the way he approached the topic in that particular clip, I didn't think anything else needed to be said. So I was surprised when I saw headlines stating that T.I. previews a diss track. I'm like, wait, but then when at first I was like, I don't think that was necessary. But then, you know, the battle rapper in me is like, yeah, fuck that. Anybody can get it, old, young. But then you can't be mad at the young person for feeling that way either. Like, I don't give a fuck, OG legend, you get it too. So, in the blood sports sense, like, yeah, kill them all. But that's not a hip hop battle that I want to see.
And see, when you say blood sport, somebody just made a good, brought out a good point here on the live to the point of you can't give everybody your energy.
Right.
You know why? Because you got energy vampires out this motherfucker.
That's right.
That try to suck. They want you. They try to pull you into this vortex.
Right.
And suck you in to some bullshit. Now you can't even get out the motherfucker if you want to. Shit is spinning so fucking,
like the black holes in space?
No, just like a water vortex. That's all. Just like a whirlpool. Something that we can really see here on Earth. But anyway.
Oh, they just showed a picture of the first
black
hole
you believe
ever.
that? You believe that was real?
Yo,
I got a bridge to sell you. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and recreate that shit with a flashlight and a fucking bed sheet. But anyway,
Let me stop. I'm stopping poking the bear.
How much time we got? 7. Okay. So yeah, like you can't give everybody your energy, like just because.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? Like
I agree.
So you have to protect your, you know what I mean? You have to protect your spirit and your fucking, you know what I mean? Because your energy is valuable. That's why they want to leech off of it. That's why they want to suck it away from you and try to send you in certain different places. So you have to stay focused. Stay focused, okay? Keep those blinders on when you're doing your work.
I totally get it. I mean, I think, when you get to a point of, you have to also analyze, too, are certain beefs even worth it, Because if it's worth it, by all means, go in.
Right. I mean, I don't think, for T.I., does this make him more famous?
That's what I mean.
Does this make him more relevant right now?
Yeah,
I mean,
so
you got a show on VH1. You fucking, you know what I mean? Like you're T.I., nigga. Like you're an elder statesman now. Like I don't think this really.
Right. Sometimes you can ask the question if it's worth it. Sometimes you might just want to be like, you know what?
I think T.I., I mean, Kodak benefits the most out of
Let me
this.
show these motherfuckers something. Like every now and then you might just want to open up a can of whoop ass on some little disrespectful ass motherfuckers. I ain't mad at that. Just make sure it's my advice to the OGs that do still partake in the blood sport aspect of it is just make sure it's undeniable. That's all. Because the last thing you want is motherfuckers debating if you lost. Like, it can't be a debate. Like, I'm all for the smoke. It just can't be a debate. Because once it's a debate, then it's like, And then where we at in hip-hop now, like, there's so much different criteria as to what's dope or not. Like, it probably will never be 100% of people that says they won and they lost because everybody's going to have their stand base. But, you want to make it a real impossible conversation to have. Like, the motherfuckers that think you won are just crazy with you. Because ain't no way in hell anybody with 2 ears think you won. Like, it got to be like that.
Well, anybody with 2 ears and 2 eyes knows we need to take a break, pay some bills, and we'll be back in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yanadameen Godcast.
Word.
Peace. Some niggas, I never listen to Kodak, and I ain't starting now. I can't listen to nobody less mature in the mind than me.
Right? I don't blame you.
Well, what else you got? It's gonna lead to.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
about to say, because I'm thinking like, are we
Because-
gonna talk about that for 20
Oh,
minutes?
it's possible.
But it turns into other shit.
Watch how I'm gonna lead into it too. Watch how I'm gonna bring it in.
What you gonna say? Oh, and all the gay stuff, and I'm just gonna ignore you. Because that's just what you do.
Oh, and this is gonna be some editing shit too. I need the editing on this one. Like, watch. Oh, it's gonna be. Say something and then cut to the fire. Oh shit.
Yanadameen Godcast, Scene 2, Take 1.
Do we zoom back out here, right?
Yeah, zoom out. It should be zoomed out.
And then it's gonna zoom in. Did we ever zoom in?
Nah, zoom out and then.
Always at the top of every segment, zoom out and then zoom back in.
Yanadameen Godcast, Scene 2, Take 2.
Hey! Welcome back. Yanadameen Godcast, Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
We got Team Yanadameen up in the place to be. Make some noise.
Yeah.
Y'all sounding louder and more robust every week. Like it sounds like we have more and more people coming.
Right.
You know, I think at some point we're gonna have, because we have enough room to actually have a live audience coming here. You know, people come check out the show. If that's something that you think y'all might want to do at home, you know, let us know, and we might actually facilitate that in some kind of way in the future. Also, of course, as always, if you'd like to donate to the show, because we are doing it for self, and you know what I mean, we want to keep it to where we can say whatever the fuck we want to say, however the fuck we want to say it. So that being said, if you'd like to donate to the show, go to cash.me/$YouNotWhatImean, patreon.com/YouNotWhatImean, bounty.com/YouNotWhatImean, or YouNotWhatImean.com/support. Thank you. Salutations. We appreciate you. What up, YouTube Live? We see y'all in the house. We looking at y'all comments and all that type of shit. And we fucking with y'all. So, Digga.
Yeah, man. Some other news that
There's some other news
took
that.
place last week. The Church of Notre Dame
Right.
went up in flames.
And I know what that was about.
They were able to preserve. Some relics.
Couple. Mm-hmm.
They saved Jesus' crown of thorns. Hey, look, I'm just a messenger, man. That was the crown of thorns that Jesus wore, and it was saved.
Jesus wasn't even a person, but anyway. Go ahead.
Wait, huh?
There's
Jesus
no
isn't real?
historical record that Jesus even walked this earth.
Jesus
But
isn't real?
Jesus is a concept. No, Jesus is real.
Oh,
But Jesus is a concept within the physiology.
oh.
Okay?
I was about to say it can't be Jesus wasn't real and the earth flat.
No,
Can't have
no.
both.
Yeah,
Can't have both.
yeah, you can.
You
Yeah,
can't have both.
Sure, I can.
No,
Sure, I
no.
can. Absolutely, I can. But anyway, well, here's what happened. See, a couple of priests got a call, right? He said, hey, there's going to be a raid on that motherfucking Notre Dame. They looking for child porn. Cut to the fire. They was hiding. They had to destroy their collection of child kitty porn and all the DNA. You know how many centuries of DNA molestation is in that goddamn Notre Dame?
I can imagine.
Like, seriously.
I
Like,
can
this
imagine.
Catholic Church, we know what they're known for. I say we're burning evidence. I say there was calcified yam sauce in the pews that needed to be,
Calcified, yeah.
yes, calcified yam sauce in the confessionals. I'm sorry, I said in the pews. I meant the
I'm about to say in the
yeah,
pews.
no, in the confessionals. That's probably where they was taking these little boys, huh? In the confessionals, they had to burn that. Oh, and up in the steeple, there was a little room probably up there, so they had to get rid of that fucking spire. That's where a lot of shit transpired.
I mean,
You see what I did there?
It's 1,000 years old. I don't think that was done on purpose. Those Parisians are sick.
Listen, this is my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I
Like,
feel you. Tell me more. Tell me more, man. And then what? And
no,
then what?
No, I'm saying, hypothetically speaking, like this, that could have been what happened. I'm not saying it actually did. Of course, we're being funny here. I don't want, the archdiocese.
I'm like, keep it going.
But we know it's not alleged that the Catholic Church
No, we've heard
rapes little boys.
No, we've heard several stories of that. Nuns, sex
Not
slaves.
several stories, thousands of stories.
Right.
And even the Pope that's there right now
just recently,
has had allegations of him at the very least knowing about shit when he was fucking, an active priest and all of that type of shit.
I was about to say when he was fucking. You just said we. Okay,
You said it. I didn't.
You said it. I'm repeating
I didn't say it was
you.
fucking. You just.
I'm
said
repeating
that.
your
But
words.
now that you said it,
Rewind that clip 5
yeah.
seconds ago.
What? I didn't say the Pope was fucking.
No, it's funny because you don't even realize how much you curse, how much you use the F word. Like you didn't even mean to use it as he was fucking, but that's how it came out.
Oh, okay.
You were probably using it as an adverb.
Gotcha.
But it just
sound like an adjective.
It sounded like a verb.
Sound like a verb.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
That was funny. It was all...
Well, anyway, yeah, I just think those are some sick fuckers over there. And first of all, they mysteriously, the conspiracy in me, they mysteriously took down some statues though, like a couple weeks prior to this. Those statues are safe.
Well, they're saying that there was some construction being done, and they think the construction is probably part of what led to the fire, whatever these new materials are. Maybe some electricity issues going wrong, but these.
And am I hearing that there's a picture of like an altar or something where this crown of thorns, and that's the only thing that didn't burn? Is that what I'm supposed to believe? Is there a picture of this?
There's
of a cross.
Yeah.
At the altar was the only thing standing.
That and they ran in and saved the crown of thorns.
The crown of thorns.
Crown that Jesus wore.
Do you believe that that's the crown of thorns that Jesus wore on his head? I'm just.
I can't confirm or deny. Because when I first saw it, I'm like, really? It stood, I would imagine that the elements would have destroyed it by now. They're like, oh, we have it in glass and keys.
In a hyperbaric chamber.
I can't. Things like
how long have they had it in glass? Like how long have hyperbaric chambers?
And I'm thinking,
it had to go there for a while
And I'm,
not in anything but
and
air.
I'm saying to myself, like, wow, so that thing you're holding is 2019 years old.
Right.
Interesting.
And so now we're working off the assumption that the people showing us this are telling us the truth. That's all I'm saying. That's a bad place. That puts the liar in
Somebody got the real
in
crown
a
in their
position
crib.
of power.
Somebody got the real crown in their crib.
You have the real crown inside you. The whole Bible story is a story of physiology. What if I told you that? That it's all the story. That's why they say know thyself.
You told me that.
Yeah.
That I couldn't confirm or deny.
Right. But see, and that's what makes things a belief. And you have to, at the end of the day, there's certain things we can show and prove, and there's certain things that are beliefs. Now, if you just want to believe something, that's fine. But just say that, though. Say, I'm a believer in this. But your belief doesn't make it real. You know what I mean?
But neither does one's disbelief.
But when you can show and prove something, then that does make it real. Like when you can actually demonstrate something, it's hard to you see, like all this shit about Jesus and I got to take somebody's word on that. There's a lot of shit that I got to take people's word on. But there's certain things that I can actually do a scientific test myself. You see, I'm not taking anybody's word on that. I'm doing the test. So that's different than a belief. That's actual knowledge. That's actual facts. You're showing and proving something. A lot of this shit, I'm reading a book that somebody wrote. They're saying that these are God's words, right? In the Bible, in the Holy Bible. That's an assumption right there. Like you're assuming that these really are God's words.
But at the same token, you still have to be, open-minded enough to learn stuff. Like you can't.
Absolutely.
You can't just walk through life. I know what I know, and what any other person.
No, listen. Knowledge is infinite. You never stop learning, and that's what people need to understand too. Knowledge is infinite. So stop thinking that you know everything because you don't. You're never going to know everything.
So stop thinking that as time progresses, new information can dispel.
No, but see that, no.
It don't apply in that
because
instance.
certain things are always going to be that. Like water is always going to be made of oxygen and hydrogen. Like that's always going to be that. That's never going to change. Like no matter when time goes on, it's always going to be that. But do you see what I'm saying though? Like when water gets to a certain temperature, it's going to freeze to ice, okay? That's never going to change. You're never going to go into the future now, and there's going to be a different degree because they got somehow smarter, and now ice freezes at a different temperature. You see, there's certain facts that are universal, undeniable. It's always going to happen. Like from hot to cold. It's always going to happen. Like, it just works. There's no, you see what I'm saying? That's not an interpretation. It's not subjective and all this other shit. That's just a fact. So I'm talking about facts. I'm not just talking about what people believe. And a lot of times, so if someone believes that that's the crown that sat on so-called Jesus' head, but how can we prove that?
What if it is? If that's
I happen to know that.
That's actually something that honestly can't be proven or disproven. I'm not saying I believe it either way. I'm just saying that's actually one of those things that can't be proven or disproven.
But there are ways to actually that it can be proven.
Then it will require.
Because if you went out,
it will require a scientist to come in and actually test the material and
it would require someone breaking down all of these books, finding out why they're so similar, and seeing what they're really talking about in these books.
But I'm saying,
and finding out that they're not talking about history.
I'm saying
they're talking about you.
To come in and test maybe the carbon levels and to test the materials
Yeah.
things
Then
that,
I gotta trust these
that existed.
motherfuckers.
But that's
And
what
what
I
they
mean.
say is the results.
So because we just know all the answers, like we're never supposed to listen to anything an expert in this field or that
Who's
field
who's to say
has
is
to
an
offer.
expert? Oh,
It's not digga. It's what? So you know everything. So
no, I didn't say I know everything. I never said that.
I'm not saying you specifically. I'm saying so we as we are right now know enough that we should just never trust anything that any expert has to say that's supposed to be an expert in that field. I mean, of course you can be skeptical of information, but we're just supposed to think everybody is shitting us. Like no expert in any profession can offer any more knowledge more than what we already know.
That's not the point.
It is the point, Jamar.
It is not the
I know
point.
what the fuck I'm talking about. Like,
It's
don't try to play me. Don't sit there in one
I'm
breath.
saying that
Don't sit there in one breath and say it would have to be proven, and then the next
it's
minute.
not the point of
And then the next
listening
minute,
of
how do
ever
we know what they
listening
say?
to an expert and all that. My point is, who's to say who's the expert? A lot of this stuff is we're assuming that these so-called experts or clergy people or whoever we look at as the authority figure is telling us the truth. And all I'm saying is assumptions are dangerous. We have to stop assuming that the information, whether it be from TMZ or your neighborhood scientist or an astronaut or a clergyman or you or me, whoever, stop assuming that's what's being said is true and find out for yourself.
So it goes back to my original statement. It can't be proven or disproven.
But certain things are proven. Like I said, certain things are a fact.
Certain things are a fact, but in the case of did Jesus wear this crown, we can't prove it.
Right,
or
so
disprove it.
that's belief.
We can't prove it.
So
or
that's
disprove
that. So that lies in belief, right? That means you have to. If you can't prove or disprove it, then you have to believe it or not. You see? So I don't like to deal with beliefs. I like to deal with things we can really show and prove. That's all. And I don't like to assume that what I'm being presented with is what these motherfuckers are saying, especially when they have a history of lying. A history of lying for as long as they've been on this fucking planet. It's ridiculous. Why believe them now? Let's not take these things on face value. That's all.
I understand. I'm just speaking on life in general. Like, I'm not, the church, the crown, the thorn, that's not a hill I'm trying to die on right now.
Okay.
I'm just speaking on, in general, when we're speaking on anything.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Don't assume
when we
that the information you're getting, even if you think it's from an expert,
when we're speaking,
is true. Don't assume that.
When we're speaking on things, that really can't be proven or disproven, it's all going to be. All going to be a belief system.
But see, certain things can be proven or disproven. I feel like we don't want to look at it, but it can be proven or disproven. With certain things can't be. And like I said, now that lies in the realm of belief. Now it's, are you a believer in certain things? You see what I'm saying? We're all believer in something, like, you know what I mean? Like, but
well, a wise man once said, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear.
Okay, so that's back to what I'm saying. Stop assuming. That's what I get from that.
You mean back
Don't
to what
assume.
I'm saying? You can't prove or disprove anything?
No.
You mean back to what I was saying?
Oh, Miss Digga.
I feel like we are.
We got?
No. You know what's funny? Because I feel like we halfway arguing the same point, but like I don't know.
I need something to drink. My mouth is dry.
Oh no.
Can I get something to drink, please?
Are we
Is there
just
any water left?
Are we up here bumping chest and shit?
Oh.
No, you just like being difficult.
Listen.
Or am I the difficult one? Wait, now let's prove or disprove. Who's the difficult one?
I'd say, oh, there's some inside there in the office. We're both difficult.
Both difficult.
But see, you know what? I'm gonna be honest.
You know what this? No, I'm saying. You know what this conversation just sounded like? Red and blue makes purple. No, blue and red makes purple. I feel like we be having a lot of conversations like that.
When I thought of,
It's funny though.
when I
That's what
thought-
brother and sister do.
when I thought of getting you though on here in the beginning, I swear, like, I felt like you would be perfect because you're not a pushover. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I felt like you wouldn't be so sensitive as,
Oh hell no.
you see what I'm saying? Some people might be like, because I know.
You know
Oh, I know.
you know you're tough.
I know. But yeah, I was like, you know what? We will have at times some great sparring.
Absolutely.
But then there's going to be times when we totally agree. Like,
And I mean, even when we spar though,
Thank
like
you.
I don't think it's that we're necessarily disagreeing. I just think in order to have a open and honest and objective conversation about everything, we have to, you have to present both sides of the coin. Even if I don't agree with the devil's advocate side of the argument, it still has to be presented. So, just so we're being objective and non-biased. But we have our biases, we have our personal opinions, but this wouldn't be good media if we did not present, all sides of the spectrum.
shout out to my man Hakeem Green. He put me up on a book.
Shouts out to Hyde.
He just hit me up. Oh, you want some water, Digga?
Oh, thank you for offering. No,
After
I'm fine.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah, we got water there for you.
I'm fine. Thank you. Wouldn't want to mess up my rosy lips.
We got a bucket. We spit the water out, and then we go back in. Somebody massage my shoulders real quick. And get back in the motherfucking ring with this one over here. But nah, damn, what the fuck was I about to say? The book. Check out the book. He put me on a book called God Man, The Word Made Flesh. Check this book out. You're gonna get back to me.
Oh, speaking of, you know what? Let me do a couple shout outs real quick. And we were actually offered to go visit my cousin's gym. He's a boxing trainer. So shouts out to KO Contender Gym. Okay, you know what?
Look at him
Cut that
right
out.
there when you shout.
No, you know what? No, just save that. We're gonna shout him out in the next segment. I actually gotta pull up the name of that.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm like, damn. No, you know what? Because we did it mad shows ago, and the footage got destroyed. But okay, so we're just gonna cut from here.
Yeah, we can cut in. It doesn't matter.
Everything from the shout out, we're just gonna ignore, and we'll do that in the next.
So where we at?
Are we in our 20 minutes?
5 minutes left.
Okay, yeah. So we almost done.
All right. What else I gotta kick your ass about?
5 minutes. You ain't got time to kick no ass in 5 minutes. Ain't no 5 minutes ass kicking.
Let's see. We got. Oh, guess what? B, I said I do. I will out. B, I said. I'm sorry. The girl in me just came out. Yes, B.
Talk about it.
Work, B. Well, I have yet to watch it. It is it's album movie streaming now on Netflix. It actually dropped today Monday. So last Wednesday it dropped. And yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it. I'll probably be watching it this weekend that technically has just passed, but in real life ain't here yet. But yes, shouts out to Beyonce, man. She just
You know, Destiny's Child
don't stop working.
was like an in vogue that didn't fuck up early.
That's because that Matthew Knowles kept them in line.
Right, like I felt like who was the lead singer in Vogue? That was Beyonce. Like she could have went
Dawn.
off.
No, not Dawn.
Yeah, Dawn was not the lead one.
Cindy?
I forget their names. You see?
Her
Because
name-
they didn't do their shit correctly. That's
No,
why
no,
you don't remember her like a Beyonce.
It was just a long
Okay,
time.
I even remember Kelly and Michelle better than I remember all of
It
them
was just a long
right
time
now.
ago,
Yeah,
but,
Anyway, shit, I remember
I-
Spoonie G.
I
I
got
remember
it. I got
Grandmaster
it in
Flash.
bold
I
black
remember
on my
Melly
wall.
Mel. It's not because it's a long
I
time
rapped on
ago.
one of
It's
their
because they didn't put an indelible impression in your brain.
No, because it was Cindy and then Dawn when Solo
Yeah, I remember
became
Dawn.
Lucy
And
Pearl,
who's the
so
main one? Who was the
I want to say
main
her name
one?
was Cindy.
Monica or something?
I
Fact
think-
check that.
Yeah, I gotta be the fact. I'm the
Yeah,
fact.
you the
That,
female.
for those of you
What's her
wondering
name?
why the laptop is in my lap, it's because I'm fact checking.
We got Terry Ellis,
Terry Ellis. That was the one. She,
Dawn Robinson, Cindy Heron. and
Cindy
Jones.
is the lead.
So I don't know which one.
Terry Ellis was the lead.
Cindy is the lead.
Wasn't Terry? Nah, Terry.
Cindy?
Terry.
Hold up. Wait, dollar bet? Are we betting? Dollar bet. Cindy, you
Now
say
you buying
Terry?
me a drink at
I'm saying Cindy.
Fast Spot.
I'm saying Cindy.
I'm saying
Okay.
Terry Ellis.
Can
was
we
the lead.
Google who was the lead singer?
Hurry up. We got it. What? How many? 3 minutes. Anyway, as we find this out, she could have went on. Whoever was the lead singer, she could have went on and did her goddamn Thug Thizzle if In Vogue would have stayed together for a little while, but they didn't. So then when Destiny's Child came, I said, that's kind of reminiscent of the In Vogue, but they're keeping their shit together. Boom, bam, boom. But then it broke up. But then they put it back together. But then I knew at some point Beyonce was gonna break out and do her own thing. Like it was just inevitable. Like, just like your boy from Ray Schrimmer. I knew he's going solo. You know what I mean? They setting that shit up. So yeah, you happy for Beyonce? I like her husband's music a little more, but that's just me.
Why can't I find out who's the lead singer? Well, you know what? Because a bunch of Dawn stuff is popping up because she went on to become Lucy Pearl. But I feel like it was Cindy.
Show me a picture of her.
All right, let's see. Oh, I guess
The
that
prettiest one.
Oh,
Hello.
I'm not gauging who's pretty or not. That's Cindy.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You win.
okay.
You win.
I'm just saying.
What you mean you're not? Girls gauge how other girls is pretty. Niggas don't gauge other niggas.
No, I'm not gonna say who's the prettiest one because everybody's taste in pretty is different. I'm not.
Everyone's beautiful.
I'm not here for
In
pretty.
here.
I'm here for interesting.
Listen, we
Thank
gonna
you.
little miss. It's good in here. I love it in here.
It's what's in here.
It's what's in here that matters.
counts.
I don't care who's the prettiest. All right.
They're all beautiful,
That's right.
like
Listen,
sisters.
we're gonna take a
These
break
queens.
with the beautiful queens, and we're gonna come back and talk about some shit that we are crazy hip hop minds.
We gotta get back on
Thought
our.
up.
We wouldn't be the Yanadameen Godcast if we didn't do
We gotta talk some kind of hip hop shit.
a hip hop segment.
We'll be back.
Yeah, Cindy. Yeah, that's Cindy, right? The lead. That's the one I said. I want my motherfucking dollar, nigga. 4 quarters. 10. Yeah, 20 nickels. 20 nickels, biatch.
Nah, but she was the one I was talking about. It was Cindy.
Yeah, I know. Somebody's I know everything.
Wait, wasn't she in? She was in Juice, right? Right. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You see, they was putting her in movies and all of that. They was setting her up just like they was putting Beyonce in movies and shit like that. Come on, man. And they somehow they fucked that all up. I don't know what happened.
Okay, now while I smoke this cigarette, let's give it some thought so we're not just on camera. So this is the layout of our third segment, right? We want to create a hip hop government.
Or a hip hop council or something
No,
like that.
let's do the whole thing.
Okay.
The all 3 branches. So we want to create a hypothetical hip hop government with the 3 branches, right? A judicial branch, an executive branch, a legislative branch. What
I'm going to humor this because I said,
what person?
who says we would even base it off of this fucking
you
structure?
Can,
but okay,
you can
go ahead.
But for now, and
I'm going to humor you though.
For my hip hop fantasy land, we're just going to follow the fucking Democrat paradigm right now.
Yes. But we're going to say this in here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
But no, I'm telling y'all what it is. So think of some artists you would like to see in this government structure. Like, who would be the president? Who would be the vice?
Because laws need to be made and bills need to be passed.
Who would be
certain people need to be deported.
Who would be the 9 members?
You see, some people need to be put in jail.
Who would be
for hip hop evasion.
Who would be Congress? Who would be Senate?
Who's the Secretary of Defense?
Oh, we got the Secretary of Defense. Yes. Wait, we got armed forces. We got the army. Yeah, so fun stuff. So think about that. Just think of everybody.
And I guess y'all hear this at home.
If you're hearing this at
home,
that's our next segment, our hip hop government. So think of all all that stuff. I'm going to smoke all.
And keep in mind, just like in real government, you gotta be at least 35 or older to run. Ha ha!
Oh, shit.
Ha ha!
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck y'all little niggas. You can't get in.
Okay.
You can't fucking get in.
No, I'm rolling. I'm actually rolling.
There's a reason they say that.
I'm rolling.
So Little Yachty and none of these niggas can't fucking, I mean, you could vote. You're old enough to vote, but you can't run, little nigga.
You know what? No, they could be the military.
Sure, you'll be my pawn. What I'm saying is you ain't got no voice in this shit. You ain't got no legislative voice in this shit. Other than a vote. You can vote.
Well, hey, if we're following that paradigm, then that's what it is.
Oh. Now it's valuable to have some age. Huh? Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah. Since you want to do it, you want to pattern it off of this shit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
I would put T.I. in there somewhere. Boosie, maybe. Lord Jamar. I would put Jay-Z there. Fat Joe somewhere.
I put Star up in there.
I'll put Star somewhere. I would.
Do they have to be artists?
No, they could be executives in the hip hop shit. No. He's gonna fuck the game up. Steve Stout. Are you, what?
I already know who I want to see as president. I ain't gonna tell you. You gotta think of president.
President. Chuck D. Oh.
That's my president. Get out of here. Chuck D was my president.
I was just putting him out there. I wasn't saying president or not. I was just saying he's there. Oh yeah, Rakim. My song, I put him on there. Willie D. Willie D. How old's Killer Mike?
We need a Speaker of the House.
It would have been Nipsey.
We need a Speaker of the House.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna be the director of the FBI. I want to prosecute crimes, hip hop crimes, crimes against hip hop. Nigga, I want to prosecute these niggas. And by niggas, I mean white niggas, all niggas.
You should be in charge of like the borders or something.
The what? The hip, the borders. Oh, I'm building a wall. I'm building a wall. I'm running on the wall. I'm running on the wall. That's my platform. Huh? What? So what's that? Homeland Security? Director of Home. Yo, and I'm fine with Homeland Security. I don't want to be. Homeland Security is lit.
We need a press secretary.
president listens to,
We need a press
I'm Homeland Security. That's who I am.
We need a press secretary. We need a speaker of the house. We need a chief of staff.
Freddie Fox, Jizza. Somebody said, oh, they putting up presidents now. Nas for president. Jizza for president. Somebody said,
Tell them not just presidents. We need the whole spread. We need a Senate and a Congress.
That's when that old drugs come in.
Jay-Z don't gotta be the president, he can be the treasurer. Okay.
Black Thought.
Of course. Since we go in there,
I would make Black
KRS One.
I would make Black Thought a congressman from Pennsylvania.
Really? You don't want KRS on there?
David Banner.
I don't agree with everything.
Gotta get David Banner up in there.
Huh?
David
Well,
Banner.
I'm not saying for president. I'm just saying I'm putting these people up as,
Like in the council or something, like in the house.
yeah, like some sort of, they're politicians.
Don't forget we got Congress and senators too.
Yeah, these are politicians. Like I don't know, you know what I mean? And them niggas, if they run, if they win, they win. I don't know who's winning. Like you gotta let them run. Oh, David Banner, Common, yes, that's a good one. We're gonna bring all these up. Y'all can, matter of fact, on this one, y'all could just be shouting them out while we doing the show. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'll take that. Digga's smoking cigarettes, y'all. She's the minister of smoke. She's the minister of tobacco. Huh? Yo, Omar. Whose truck? They told me. Somebody said he hit it. Somebody hit your car. Yo, Omar. That's your car?
He said nah.
Oh.
He said nah.
He said nah.
That ain't your thing. He did some damage to it though.
Yo, I'm glad I'm right in the block for once. I could have been right there. Wow.
She don't even know.
That's not none of ours, is it?
No.
She don't even know. She don't even know. Drive off.
Wait, she just said, you know who this is? And then he said, no. She said, oh, well. I'm how you doing?
I don't see how she did that. I know she got the crib on the back too. There's no way you didn't see that.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun segment. Take care.
Yo, the dude that did the, who made that, he just texted me. He was like, yo, the intro is crazy. Love it.
Oh, you feel it?
Yeah.
I wanna
Oh yeah, I saw a lot of the new intro was crazy. I didn't see
Alright.
it yet.
Let's get spotlight on
I like watching it. I ain't watched it yet.
And more like cut it to the music. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, bing, like. I got the shit.
Okay, we're back.
Wait, man.
She did not work. Look like she's moving the cops. Respect it, bro.
Hi, Woggy. Oh, little Woggy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Today, Red Man's birthday. I didn't know that.
Red Man's birthday? Oh shit! Why that didn't come up?
Oh, I forgot I was still on camera. They like everybody's hitting seat.
Oh right, I was
touching up
looking
the
at
lips
next
and
week.
shit.
Right.
Some gum. Okay. We ready? She ready? I'm just chewing the hell out of this gum before the camera started. Okay. I'm mad I only have 3%. I'm like, damn, computer left. Scarface is the Pope. Okay, we got the Pope.
We need a director of the CIA.
I think that's the director of the CIA right there.
He's gonna be Secretary of Defense.
Are you gonna be Secretary of Defense? Okay, okay, I'm rolling. Wait, I want my laptop plugged up. I gotta write all this down.
Department of Agriculture. Pardon me, sir.
Oh yes, can I steal? Let me steal your thunder. Oh no, you got your laptop is newer. I got mine in the bag. You got the yep. One right there. It's like right in the yeah. Right in. Yeah.
He's gonna be in charge of urban development, housing.
Mm. Would have been Nipsey Hussle, I guess, right?
Right.
He would have been best for that.
Maybe Master P.
Rick Ross, I like to say.
Rick Ross, right?
Okay. Let's get our government going. I'm excited. I'm about to write all this down.
And then some shit.
So we got judicial. He could be the youngest person nominated in history. He could
You
make
know,
his
how
record.
old is the little nigga? If he's not 30, how old you gotta be a fucking run for office? If you're not old enough, oh, well, first of all, that's for president, right?
Yeah, that's for president.
Yeah, man, just for president. They'll probably be the governor.
Wait, how come like
Or is it for any office?
I think it's anything in politics where my man was running for office.
You gotta be at least, what, 33? 35, right?
Wait, I'm sorry, my charger isn't charging. I don't know why. Why isn't my charger charging?
And he was running for council.
That's a random number, though. I heard that.
I'm sorry, can you not wiggle this around a little bit? My charger isn't charging up. Maybe.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna have to plug it into another.
Let's see if it's on maybe that.
Like they said it at that age, it's like they know by that age, normal people should have life experience.
Yeah, now it's going.
Like,
Yep.
enough life experience to kind of, function.
We go to war.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. You getting upset? Where you from? No. Not like Russia, right? Secretary of Transportation.
That would be exhibit.
Yeah, right? Pimping rides and
That
shit.
would be exhibit.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Oh, that's funny as hell.
I got some. Yeah. I'm on it.
Oh, Latifah definitely deserves MC Light.
I'm not mad.
She's-
We can make MC Light be the Speaker of the House.
Cause she is a damn speaker, right? She
Right.
always get the voiceover shit.
Yep.
But why not that big?
Yeah, I'm Black Ops.
She said Black Ops.
I'm Black Ops. I'm
Secretary of Education, I would say Swiss Beats.
You said Swiss Beats?
Ninth Wonder.
Maybe. He's always giving speeches and everything like that.
And he's a professor.
Yeah. Bundy.
What about dude from Wu-Tang? He's also a professor.
Jizza.
Oh, somebody nominated Jizza
Science.
already as the president.
Okay, this is fun. I'm excited.
So my man that did these portraits or whatever, he just sent me some new ones.
Damn, this nigga got 131,000 today. Yo, have y'all been watching this motherfucker on Jeopardy cracking ass?
Oh my
He
God!
got 131 today.
Yo, yesterday he did like 100 grand. Like,
No, he been broke his record of 110. Today he set the new record. 131.
yo, this nigga
today.
got like, so now he's at like 600, 700,000.
131 today.
What's his total today, right
131.
now? No. I mean his his
Oh.
grand total.
Oh, well,
Huh?
well, now
700,
he's
he's at like 700,000.
Yo, he blow niggas out though. Well, he a gambler.
No, this nigga, the way this nigga's
Yo,
betting.
Yo,
He's
been
doing
getting
a daily.
He been getting 100,000 like every episode.
Yo, when he gets the daily double, we should talk about this nigga.
Yes.
Because I'm a Jeopardy nigga. Like I watch Jeopardy every fucking day. Like seriously.
Me too.
Yo, when this nigga gets the daily double, if he got $8,000, he's going $8,000, and he gets it every fucking time.
At the end of the first segment, he be having like 20,000-30,000.
Listen, just the other day, right? This nigga went for the daily double. It was $8,000. Lost it. Came back. When I walked away and came back, this nigga, the next time I look, he got $24,000, and these niggas got like 5. Like, yo, this shit was fucking crazy. What's this nigga's name? Somebody needs to.
James Holzheiser.
Huh?
James Holzheiser.
Oh, and he got the creepiest smile.
He look like a weirdo. Like
the way he smiled. That nigga like, what the fuck? Who taught you how to smile?
Yo, he made 131,000 today.
Yo.
The way he smiled.
He not.
Okay. He not.
Yeah, we gotta talk about him. Wow. He made 131 today.
Wow. They said he's probably the fastest like money maker so far. Yeah. Like
he didn't make
ever.
A streak, though.
I know he was not yet. But I think he was at least in second place or some shit like that. But right now he might.
He gonna have about
ODing. Like the nigga, because at the end, niggas be all scared to lose at the end. Like when Final Jeopardy, a nigga might have 25 right at that point, and they go bet.
No, he be having 70 at that point.
Yeah, you're right.
He be having 70. He goes
right,
and
he'll bet another 35 on top of that.
Yesterday he had 60 something, and he bet 40. He had like 68,000. He bet 40,000. Yo,
and even if he lost the 40,000, he still would have had it.
Right, to beat these niggas. Right.
He's smart with it. Like you'll get like all the big numbers first. Like he'll
right.
go for 1,000, 2,000.
Right. Oh, he hit those off the board. I seen somebody else do that before too. Somebody else had that strategy. They get all the big numbers first. Those are the harder questions, and that's the big money. And he makes that shit come fast. Blah 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 blah. Hell yeah. Yeah, we talking nerd shit.
They do.
This nigga got Jeopardy going bankrupt. Now my man got cancer, right? Are these? But these are live shows. So he's still doing it right now with cancer. Yeah. Wow, and he never addressed it on the show or nothing, huh?
He did like a little segment.
Did he?
He
Okay, I didn't see that episode.
Yeah, that's when he announced it.
Well, he look alright though. He's still doing this for man. I guess that nigga said, man, I'm gonna be answering these questions to the motherfucking grave.
I don't see nobody else taking that over. Like other shows that had different posts.
Yo, I feel like though the Jeopardy is such a staple that if he died, you can't just turn that off, bro. Like somebody else can do that.
So?
What? They grooming somebody right now, bro. They grooming somebody right now. Trust and believe. That's a. You know what I mean? That's an entity. That's bigger than him. Hell yeah. Oh, if they died, trust me, there's gonna be a new. Matter of fact, they can't wait for a new Patton Vanna. Cause she's starting to look real fucking decrepit coming out there.
Oh damn! So the hunt for the woman obsessed with Columbine ends in suspect's death. They killed her ass. There was a chick that was getting hunted down today because they said she was obsessed with Columbine and it appeared to be a credible threat. And as of 3 hours ago, the hunt for her ended in her death.
What? Wait, somebody was hunting her down because
the FBI was hunting her down
because she's obsessed with Columbine.
I don't know. Maybe she made some threats or something.
And then she disappeared off the grid.
Yeah, like she
for like 36 hours.
She was on the move to do some.
Wait.
She was on the move to do some mass murder shit.
How do you disappear off the grid for a few hours?
She disappeared. She was like, whoop, she did it.
So
nobody could find her.
So she bought a gun and dipped. How they know that?
Like on social media, she was saying.
They already
Family
knew.
and friends were like, heard her talking about it, constantly obsessing over it. I think like the 20-year anniversary is coming up too.
That's being close to that too.
Hey, I seen it on the news this morning.
Just like the Connecticut bombing thing.
Don't assume. Hang on. Take a piss and then.
There's a lot of. Nah, that thing got in trouble for that Sandy Hook shit. What's his name? Alex Jones. I watched an interview with people. They were saying they saw like basically just different from the story. Even the Columbine thing. I didn't know you could make that much. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm thinking like 13,000, 14,000. Most I would say like 60,000. Where I be getting some questions down on losing money, I'm like, never been. Yeah, I'm definitely.
Bless my heart, I be trying to take. I play the Alexa version. I be getting them shits right though. Like, we are not the same. I can dig it.
Really, the double jeopardy, that shit is different.
I always get the final answer right. I will fuck up the whole game, but I always get that. I always get the last one right. Damn, we were talking about back to our hip hop here. I hope he's still winning by the time this segment airs. It's gonna be next.
Right.
Look, it's gonna be next Friday. He better still be winning.
I think he will though. He's so good.
He's so like I don't think I've ever seen him like.
Oh yeah, they got that on YouTube live. Yeah, you can do that. All right.
Yep.
Yep, we ready. Why does it say cannot send mail?
I didn't know he was a professional gambler.
Who?
The guy that's winning.
Oh yeah, no, I did know that. That's what's funny.
I didn't know that.
This nigga probably already got mad fucking money. He's a professional gambler, like, and see, he's used to betting big too. That's why he go harder, because most people, when they get to Final Jeopardy, even the motherfuckers that's usually brainiacs, you know, they usually bet very small, like just enough, you know, something in one, like, you know, just to make sure they'll beat somebody by like $1 or some shit like that. They don't be going for the gusto because They be nervous sometimes. Like this motherfucker, that gambling shit is what's part of in his DNA. Yeah, that's what's got him ill. That's what make him dangerous.
I wouldn't want to be a contestant until he like, back in 2
I
months.
know. Like imagine waiting your whole life to get on there.
Exactly.
And then you get on there with this nigga.
And
That's what all the people that's on there now with him is like, God damn.
No, the dude yesterday, just the whole show, he was just like this. I think they just in awe watching him.
Yo, that's crazy.
The poor girl at the end, she didn't
she
even make it to the final round. She was just, they were like, sorry, you don't have any money. She didn't even get to answer the final question. Like did you literally yesterday the dude that was right next to him literally the whole game he was just
he was like, oh my, like,
he was like I'm like, you know you in the game too, right? He just like
All right, let's go real quick. We're gonna talk. Making a lot of noise over there right now. What the fuck are they doing in there?
Check it out.
Yeah. I feel like these people. Where's Omar now?
quiet on the set.
That'll work. Oh.
Are they? Is that what?
What's in there, Rashard? What's going on? Okay, well, if you could just let them know we're about to film. Not that they don't have to not talk, but just maybe not yell. Go on. Is this their time? No, maybe this is their time. We almost done.
We almost done. Thank you. Okay, back now. Back to our hip hop.
1, 2, 3. Yanadameen Godcast, and 3, take 1.
All right. Welcome back to Yanadameen Godcast with Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
Fact Checker Rage is somewhere down south or some shit like that. But he'll be back next week.
He's on a fact checking mission.
Yeah, he's on a fact checking mission. You better come back with them facts, Rage. Come back with them facts. We got our YouTube live crew up in the house.
What up, though?
Yeah, we got Team Yanadameen up in this bitch right now. Let's go. And of course, we got you at home. Listen, if you'd like to donate to the show, go to cash.me/$Yanadameen, patreon.com/Yanadameen, bounty.com/Yanadameen, or Yanadameen.com/support. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for helping us keep staying independent.
That's right.
And every dollar helps. That being said, speaking about every dollar, have you been watching Jeopardy?
Bro.
Cause I watch Jeopardy.
Me too. Religiously every day. It's on DVR and everything.
Yo.
Yo.
My nigga with the
Yes.
with that smile, this nigga, the professional gambling nigga with the quirky smile.
His name is, what did I say, James Howard? Yes. He breaking his own record. He been broke Ken Jennings' record. He breaking his own record.
I mean, Ken Jennings had the length, and you know he had a long run or whatever.
Right.
But
Or was
I
Jennings had the most amount of money in one day, I think.
in one day was
Right.
that it?
It was 75,000.
Okay. Well,
Dude,
this
shit
guy,
like
this guy. I mean, I cannot remember the last time I've seen somebody not only make this much money on Jeopardy, but bet so aggressively. Like
He's killing it.
and so apparently he's a professional gambler, I think, which definitely helps in the DNA of his betting. Like when it's time to put that money up, he's not scared. Like these other motherfuckers, when it gets to Final Jeopardy, these niggas be scared. Yeah. Like even the real smart motherfuckers.
They bet just enough to edge out.
Yeah,
the
I'll
person
do
next to
2001. Yeah. So now, you won by $1. No. First of all, this nigga's going for all the big money down bottom of the board. Like he's going for all of those questions first. So he's getting big money. You know what I mean? If he answered 8 questions, that might be $8,000 for him just off the bat. Boom! Like, shh.
Yo, he's cracking like 100 something per episode.
Yo.
Another thing about him, he bets significant dates too.
Yes.
Birthdays.
Oh, he bets dates?
Yeah, he bets birthdays. Like if somebody's birthday is like November such and such, he'll bet like 11,000.
Right.
And
he been shouting out happy birthdays until he ran out of something. Now he just said happy
I'm
birthday to no one.
I'm winning so much, I'm running out of birthdays of loved ones. That's crazy.
This motherfucker.
Shouts out to that guy.
Yeah, shout out to Funny.
Imagine
Funny
like,
Smile.
Imagine waiting to get on the show and finally getting notified that you made the show and like this is your opponent. I'd be so mad.
Okay.
Like
wait.
Imagine waiting years to finally get the luck of the draw, and then this guy's your opponent.
Like I don't really feel well.
Well,
then you can't do it.
Can I call out sick? Right.
No. It's now or never. Like, God damn, I gotta go with this nigga here.
Yo, he's crazy.
I'm saying he couldn't get a smile coach though. like you knew you was coming on Jeopardy.
I don't even think he
and he making a point to smile every time.
It's like a smirk on the side of the.
No, he had. It's like a fucking box, and he got those white people got those little thin lips, so it's like I can't even really do it. Oh man,
He's like,
that
I don't
nigga
give a
crazy.
fuck what y'all think about my smile.
Yeah. This is a smile of this what a rich nigga how a rich nigga smile. All right, so get with it. You're gonna see niggas now. That's gonna be the new style.
That's pretty dope though. Just getting rich from being real smart. That's pretty dope.
I mean,
people have gotten richer for stranger things. But
yeah.
That's Shouts out to you.
So we had.
Also, real quick, I wanna shout out KO Contender Boxing. Hi, Kill. That's my cousin. So I'm sorry, he don't like me calling that. So my cousin Shaq.
That's why you do it every time.
Every
Go ahead.
time. Yes, he is a boxing coach at KO Contender Boxing, located at 75 Franklin Avenue in Nutley, New Jersey. So yes, get you some boxing lessons because summer's coming. Folks act up when they get high.
And you said he's offering to.
Oh yes, and he's actually offering us a training session, so we can come in and we can shoot
some
some
speed bag.
Yep, we can shoot live from the gym.
That's what's up.
I
would enjoy that. I would enjoy that. Yeah. I want to see. Yeah.
Word.
Okay. What's up? Don't hurt me now. Don't hurt me now.
I'm a lady.
So what's this kooky idea that we had earlier?
So I thought of something fun because I'm the fun person.
Right.
That's the fun police. I'm the fun captain.
No, you're about to find out who I am in a minute.
I thought of something that we could do fun for this Friday segment. So we are going to, and I mean all of us. Yes, guys, you too. You're going to participate.
And them too?
Yep, you guys too. We are going to construct a hip-hop government. Now, when I say government, I mean the whole spiel. We got the 3 branches. We got the executive. We got the judicial, we got legislative, we got a Senate, we got a Congress, we got all of this stuff, guys.
FBI, Homeland
FBI,
Security,
Homeland
CIA,
Security, CIA.
agriculture,
Yep. So
housing, all of that.
So
Now, let me just stop for 1 second.
Okay.
Now the non-traditionalist in me questioned whether we would even base it on this fucking Babylon government then, because we know that it's structured in such a way that, you know, it breeds corruption and poison and all that. But I'm going to humor you right now, Digga. I'm going to let that go, whatever the case may be. I'm just saying, in real life, if we are to now, in the future, come up with our own government, please let's not base our shit off of how America did their shit. We need a totally new system for totally new results.
Absolutely.
But anyway.
But since we only got about 17 minutes.
Right, we don't have the time to structure.
We don't have time to elect the folks and create whole new infrastructure.
I'm going to humor you.
We're going to continue to use our United States of America paradigm. So
now, since you say that, since we're going to base it on America, right?
Don't say base it on America.
Well, we're going to base it on this democratic system of how it's set up,
yeah,
right?
we'll use it, we'll construct it based on the current infrastructure.
All right, so immediately off the bat, you got to be 35 and up in order to be a politician.
And now, is that across the board, or is that...
I know it's for the president. Can somebody check that?
I think the president, we might have to even be older than that. You got to be, because
you got to be at least 35. You have to be at least 35.
Obama was
just
the
like
youngest elected,
just
right?
like to
At
be a
like
Mason
65?
or something, you got to be at least 33, 35 around there. But you have to be a man of a certain age, or man or woman.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say man, part of self. You have to be a person of a certain age, which excludes all these little tight pants wearing, fucking, gold choker having.
We could put them in the military. Let's put them in the military.
Listen, they can vote, they can do all of that. But what I'm saying is, they're not running for no serious office.
So
tell me how it works in real government.
So it's gonna get crazy. The minimum age requirement to stand and to be elected to either house, 18.
Oh, wow.
President, it is 35.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so president is 35.
Well, at least none of these little motherfuckers can lead us. How about that?
Okay, so president is 35, and the legislative side, which is the Congress and the Senate, that's 18.
So y'all hear that?
Okay.
You can run for some office 18 and up, but all in order to be president, you got to be at least 35. So that being said, I don't know if any of y'all here in this live stream want to nominate some young motherfuckers to be in said government. We got a couple. Now I guess we do got a few.
We got a couple.
Yes, immediately people's gonna say Kendrick and J. Cole, which I concur.
You also have to be a citizen.
Huh?
United States citizen.
You have to be a United States citizen, so no 21 Savage. and I actually would have nominated him for something.
Right, and you had to be born here in America, or at least a citizen, like you said, right?
Okay, let's start with the White House. Let's start with the
president.
Let's start with the president. Who
and work your way down, or work your way up to president.
Should we work our way up?
Yeah, I think
let's work our way up.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Secretary of Education.
Secretary of Education. T.I.
Okay.
I would say David Banner.
David Banner's a good one.
I say
Bun B.
I say like.
Oh, they both teach at schools.
Right.
So right now, Bun B and Ninth Wonder have precedent in my mind if we're going to talk about education, because they both literally, work at schools. Yeah.
Hang on, before we throw out all our
But he's also a businessman.
Before we throw out all our big guns, we got 9 Supreme Court justices to fill, seats to fill. We got senators, we got congressmen. So I don't want to give our big guns.
Okay, first of all, how about we fill our positions first? What's your position?
My position? I'm Black Ops.
Black Ops. What does that even mean? I'm Black Ops.
Don't worry about what it means. It means
CIA.
It means
You're CIA.
Yes. I'm
CIA.
I'm Drop Squad. That's what the hip hop version of Black Ops is. I'm Drop Squad. You tell me a motherfucker don't belong, I'm gonna go handle it.
And see, I am gonna tell you who don't belong because I would probably be Director of Homeland motherfucking Security.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Jamar.
Hey.
Homeland Security.
You motherfuckers at the border, you trying to get in this motherfucker? Let me see your motherfucking passport.
You gonna build the wall?
Bitch.
You gonna build the hip-hop
You want to
wall?
get in this house? Let me see your passport. Bitch. Okay? That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
I want to be. So I'm the leader of Black Ops, and my team is gonna be Freddie Fox. Who else?
Well, I have a whole agency under me.
You got a whole agency,
I'm Director of Homeland Security. That's a whole fucking office.
All right,
that's
so
a whole
you got
section. That's like being a head of FBI.
Right.
You know
So
what I'm
okay,
so you the head of the CIA?
No. Wait, no.
You keep saying, see, Black Ops is like
Black
in the military. You know, they perform Black Ops.
Yeah.
Like Black Ops is something.
Okay, so I'm
it's
CIA
a black
then.
operation.
I'm carried from Homeland on CIA.
You're in the CIA.
All right, I'm CIA. Can I be head of the CIA? I want to be.
Yes.
Head of the CIA. Okay, so I'm head of CIA.
Yes.
Okay, I'm like, I want to be the. I'm
Can I be the head? Yes. Who wants you as the head of it?
Okay, you're Homeland Security.
Look.
All right, I'm director of the CIA. I'm with it. I'm rolling.
Okay,
I'm
boom.
rolling.
All right, so we got that out of the way. You head up the CIA.
Okay.
I'm Director of Homeland Security.
Okay.
Now, who's the FBI? That's the next one.
FBI.
Who's heading up the FBI?
50 Cent.
50 Cent?
50
FBI?
Cent heading up the FBI? I don't know. Why? What's your reasoning behind it?
Maybe my song.
Listen,
What about my song? Buster, FBI?
I see what you're saying with my son. Yeah, he definitely,
I think.
Yeah, see, Buster, my song is like punishing people for their crimes.
I
in a
like
way.
my song for FBI.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna say my.
And now y'all look free to
Yes, chime
to
in.
nominate whoever the fuck you like. This is who we're kind of coming to
this is
consensus with inside the studio right now.
Okay, let's do Supreme Court justices. Who gets the?
So this sets the policy. Damn, I got to be one of them
Actually,
too.
well, no. You know what? No. The legislative sets the policy.
No. When you talk about the Supreme Court, that sets the moral tone of the fucking country. They're the ones that decide whether abortion's illegal and all kind of shit.
Yeah,
you see?
Okay, so
So
they are the yay and nay people.
Yes, they're the ones
They're
that
the
like
yay and nay people.
really set the fabric of how the direction of the country is going to go into the future. These people are very important. I might have to run for one of these seats too. I'm telling you, huh?
Okay, I'm gonna say. All right, so for Supreme Court, I'm gonna say Queen Latifah, Killer Mike, David Banner. That's what I meant. I just confused them too. But both of them. But I was thinking David Banner.
He said, "Will I am." Will I am could run for something.
Lupe.
I don't know if it's Supreme Court. Lupe?
Let's make him a senator in Chicago. Let's make Lupe a senator.
You mean Digga?
Yasin Bey.
Common for a judge. I think I want to see Common in the White House. I don't know if I want to see him. I don't know if I want. I want to see. Oh, okay. Chance is a good one. Chance, not for Supreme Court. Chance could be.
He can get in. He could be a politician.
I was about to say no. Chance could be Congress.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Congress.
Chance would be good Congress.
Congress. Right. KRS-One. Absolutely. He's
yes. Supreme Court or my CIA. I feel like I need him in my CIA. I need him under my Black Ops.
I don't know. He might need to be in the Supreme Court.
Yeah, Supreme Court.
Because he's a lot of years. He's wise. He knows this hip hop shit. It's like
we want so we want the elders for Supreme Court. So Kool Herc.
Word.
Kool Herc. Rakim.
You know who's a good level-headed type of dude?
Shantae.
Who's very smart.
Oh my God, Roxanne
Shantae.
Supreme Court.
Daddy O from Steps of Sonic.
Okay.
He's one of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ice Cube. Okay.
Ice Cube.
I almost want to. I want to see Ice Cube in the White House. Do we want to see Ice Cube in the White House, or do we want him on the Supreme Court?
He could be in the White House too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he could run. There's a lot of people. First of all, you know what I mean.
There's
a lot of people that would run. Yeah, like
okay.
over time, every 4 years, right? So every 4 years, somebody's gonna need a crack at it, and you can't go for more than 2 terms, right? So.
Oh, okay.
What's he gonna do?
I think
senator, maybe.
Maybe not Supreme Court. Maybe I could see Crook. Shouts out Crook, by the way. I could see him in the legislative.
I said a senator or something.
Yeah, I could see him in the legislative branch.
Joe Buttons.
Joe Budden would be.
You said
good,
Speaker of the House.
No, I'm not Speaker of the House. Maybe
She wanted MC Light.
MC Light, Speaker of the House. MC Light, Speaker
but
of the
Joe
House.
Budden.
Wait, what would I put Joe?
Joe Budden, he's a senator.
He's very good at digging up facts. He might need to be part of the.
See, because senators and stuff.
I think he might need to be part of the CIA because he's like his theories. I think he might be a good person for under our branch, Homeland Security.
We're forgetting about governors and shit too, and mayors. And
Willie D. Well, see, no, Willie D. I had him as part of my Black Ops. He's part of him, Freddie Fox. we the drop squad.
See, I think it's
we're the suicide squad.
I think it's about just figuring who's even in this government, and like worrying about their positions later, like because we're definitely saying good name. Did we say Chuck D already?
Chuck D is president.
Yeah, he could be a great president, but I know that Jay-Z is a great nominee for president too. You know what I mean?
Okay. See, now Jay-Z would be like the Obama or something. He's like, he touches the old, he touches the young, and, he's left, he's right. Okay, Ho.
Diddy? Yeah, Diddy is absolutely. But now some people will be like, Diddy?
No,
but
Diddy could be the press secretary. No.
Diddy's gonna want to run for president.
Like
Diddy's almost a Trump if you think about it. Like.
But I feel like Diddy is the one that could get on camera every day and totally shimmer up whatever the bullshit is going on in the White House, like Sarah Huckabee tries to do.
So he's the vice president.
Vice. I think he'd make a great press secretary. Wait, where we putting Kanye? Are we putting Kanye in the Come on, y'all! Let's Kanye! Quick! Let's Kanye!
Fucking
the court
Minister of Mental Health. fucking Surgeon General.
Oh god.
Wouldn't that be ironic?
Oh shit. Damn, that was funny. I just made myself forget whatever the fuck I was about to say.
Where's Charlamagne from?
Who?
Charlemagne?
Charlamagne.
Some sort of Minister of Communications, the
Communicating.
FCC or some shit like that.
Oh, wait. Secretary of Defense. Who's the Secretary of Defense?
Joyner Lucas?
Joyner Lucas.
It just seems like a weird throw out. And the way he said it, like, no Joyner Lucas? Like no.
all of the really good rappers, but we have yet to see their contributions in life. We're just gonna stick them in the military. Shouts out to Joyner Lucas.
And let y'all try to rise. from there.
Phenomenal MC.
Who?
United Nations.
I think J. Cole is diplomatic.
Okay.
Foreign policy.
Oh, we need a cat, right?
Cali, you can put the ball on one UN team.
J
Okay.
Electronica.
J Electronica.
That motherfucker made a video over in like Tibet or some shit like that. Like, come on, man.
So would he be
We gotta be in some sort of
United Nations?
yeah,
Okay.
one of those type of motherfuckers, you know.
We need a vice president. We need a chief of staff. We need a secretary of defense.
Secretary of
Somebody
Defense.
said Method Man for the Surgeon General. That's right. That's right. That's right. The Surgeon General.
Oh, somebody just nominated Dead Prez.
Okay.
Yeah,
Prez.
Dead Prez will be in there. MF Doom.
Okay.
Somebody said Nas, chairman of the Joint Chiefs
Oh
of
my
Staff.
goodness. What are we? Nas. Chief of staff.
They said chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Military
I
/
like it.
defense. Ooh, Big Daddy Kane.
Okay. I'm
Okay,
rolling.
then I don't know what but they're just putting them in. Kwame, somebody put up.
Okay. Kwame.
Yeah. Snoop. They said Snoop. DEA.
Snoop D. Yes! Shout out to Snoop. Snoop
Yo! Pharaoh De Niro, that's a good one. Snoop DEA. Oh, Don Donnie said Method Man and Redman, Food and Drug Administration.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
rolling.
we get some good ones. E40.
Right, we gotta look at also different regions as well. Scarface. Okay, we can make Scarface part of the Supreme Court. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah, Scarface, absolutely.
Scarface part now, because I'm trying to think. You know, I don't want to be regional. Dr. Dre.
LL Cool J.
LL Supreme Court.
Yeah.
LL Supreme Court all day.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre can be treasurer. You got treasurer?
Treasurer, no.
Nah, we gotta get Dr. Dre stuff.
Why? Because he got the most money.
Actually, Dr. Dre could be, the Surgeon General.
Somebody said Wise Intelligent Department of Education.
Okay. I'm rolling. Oh, this is so cute.
Master P, Governor of Louisiana.
Yeah. Now we're going state to
That
state.
makes you
Now
see?
we're going state
Now
to
you
state.
have governors of different states and
Okay.
shit. That's where now you get,
So-
I think a T.I. would
Right.
fit in like
Governor
as
of
a
Atlanta.
governor of Atlanta
Black Thought
or a
would-
mayor.
Black Thought could be governor of Philadelphia.
Right.
Meek is Congress. Meek is Senator Congress.
Oh, somebody said Lauryn Hill, Secretary of Education.
Okay.
That's kind of deep.
Miseducation.
With the miseducation. I
Yeah.
like it.
That was like my Dr. Dre Surgeon General.
Somebody put Grand Poobah. Okay.
Okay.
That's right.
All right.
Oh,
we
man.
Wow,
you see?
We might have to do a part 2 to this, y'all.
Or we might just continue after with some of our YouTube live people.
Word.
We'll hear some of the shit they say. Well, listen, man, we appreciate y'all fucking with us and our fucking
Some fun shit.
crazy hip hop government. Listen, we love y'all. And once again, for Yanadameen Godcast,
Yep.
I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
Peace. Ah, man. Thank y'all.
Oh, Beanie is the mayor of PA.
P.D. Pablo, governor of North Carolina.
No,
Yeah.
that would be Ninth Wonder. Ninth Wonder
Well,
would be the governor. Well,
yeah.
no, he's a little more higher up than governor.
Yes, a senator, maybe? Busta Rhymes, Men in Black. Somebody said.
I saw that.
I don't even know what that is.
Immortal Technique, Home Secretary. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Mortal Technique.
We should make this like a thing where we can have the actual graphics. You know how you have
So we got to that's why I wanted to.
Well, see, now there's some. You can put polls on your channel.
But I mean, like for the like the actual video, where we can have like the actual branch where we'll show like Jay-Z versus this person.
Oh, right, a real
like
poll.
basketball tournaments. If y'all want to face it, you know what I mean?
No, that would be dope. So
Yeah.
this is what we do, right? Like everything that we kind of said.
consolidate
I'm gonna make a workflow
Okay.
of what
Exactly.
we just said.
Yeah.
But I won't know it until I hear it. You can say unless you can send me the audio.
Yeah,
or something.
I'll send you
Make
those
make a workflow of it so it can actually be done when by the time you air the video, it could be like already there, and then
put up. Okay.
and then we'll I don't know, maybe another segment we'll continue it and just keep it going and going and going. Fuck around and make a game out of it. It's some shit.
Okay, here we go.
Right here? I'm using. Oh, that's when I gave it. You right, Lord? No, that's the other one I gave you. That's this name.
Oh, yeah, this is the one you gave me.
Alright, that's cool.
Okay, so I'm going to do a poll right here. It says post something, and then you add 2 options to it.
Should we start with president? Who we want to see for president of hip hop? Jay-Z or Chuck D?
Yeah,
You
like
wanna
let's.
start with
Oh,
that?
what are we making Beyonce? Beyonce has to be somebody.
She could be.
But she-
By default, yeah.
She would be the first lady if. She just can't be the president's wife. Goddamn it.
Yeah.
She has to be something.
Yeah, she gotta be something.
She gotta be something. She gotta be something.
I think it should be a more general question, though.
Yeah, because it could get super complicated.
Yeah, I don't want Jay-Z to be pitted against
Oh, okay.
Chuck D, and we started that. Like,
Oh,
it should
yeah.
be more like,
Yeah. Because then people will be chiming in with dumb shit. Jay-Z sold more records. Yeah. And it just gets stupid, and they lose the whole context of what we're talking about.
And ludicrous.
Yeah, it's definitely something that we gotta go back and talk about.
Yeah,
how about just the question, does hip-hop need its own government?
I think so. Like it's on
We need their own government.
Huh?
We need some shit that they can't touch us, they can't fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even just. You got me. I'm telling you, man.
That was fun. I know. I feel like the second segment we kind of like ran out of shit to talk about. Just started going at each other. Like, you know what? It's red. It's red. It's blue.
I was like, this is gonna be fun to edit it.
What? The second segment?
segment.
Oh God.
Yeah, so I put this hip-hop need its own council, and I put Most Def, and then nah. All right, y'all go vote.
That was total fun.
We about to be out, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank you, YouTube Live.
Oh, is that who we doing that?
No, right there.
Hey. Hey.
See? Sundresses and furs. That's how she doing it.
Just the fun.
Yeah.